Well, today in the studio we have a couple of community fellows that have been in the process ever since the beginning. We're going to learn about what community fellows are, what they do, and what they've learned. So we welcome in the studio today Katrina, Kyle, and Kent. So welcome.
Thank you.
My first question for you is, who roped you into this? And what was the pitch? So when somebody approached you initially, right? What was the pitch? What did they tell you?
You know, your names came up a lot. You should come be a fellow.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I got that one a couple times.
I think Gus Mancuso was the one, and it was more of just fill this out. You're gonna be involved, and said it would be a great experience, and it has been.
So persuasion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's good at that.
And Kyle?
I'd heard a little bit about the project, and kind of through that, I think they knew I was interested and showed me some information about what was coming, and said, "Hey, we'd love to have some of your time if you're willing to participate."
So, and how long? When did you guys start the process, and how long has it been?
September? Yeah, September.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
And the first meeting was in October. Was that right?
Yep.
October.
Oh, okay. All right. And has it been pretty steady? Because we don't see what the fellows are all doing. So, what's been the most surprising in being a fellow, or how would you describe your role to others that either have participated or haven't participated in the Tribune Building project meeting?
I would say being an advocate for the process. I think it's a new process, and a lot of people were probably unaware of how the meetings were going to go and not quite sure what to expect. So us putting the word out there and kind of talking to people and just kind of helping them understand a little better about what the process would be like.
Okay.
Yeah, I really felt I got to be kind of the voice of the project, and not just Incourage, but Concordia. A lot of people that I kind of ran across at work or just in my, whatever I'm doing around the community, feeling like they had misconceptions or that they didn't know how to get involved or it wasn't going to make a difference, and being able to be in that overheard conversation and kind of step in and say, no, this is actually how you can get involved and what's going to happen, and really getting their buy-in kind of from the early stages.
Okay.
Pretty much what they said, but just,
You can't say ditto.
I know, I won't say ditto. But really, connecting people to this and connecting people to, you should get involved with this because there's a lot of neat things for each person to take from this, and you get more connected each time you come to it. So yeah, pretty much what they said with the connectivity of it.
What's been the most surprising thing going through this, as you're working within your networks, and then through the engagement process you're getting exposed to a lot of different networks. What's been surprising?
One thing for me is how some people don't even want to come or even learn about it.
Okay.
To me, it's like, this is an exciting opportunity that we have in our community. Why not get excited? And I've gone to Mid-State quite a bit and outreach to the younger crowd. And some people get really excited, and others are like, thanks for the paper, and leave, So just the reaction. Some people are really excited, and some people are not interested in even trying it.
Okay.
I think for me it was actually once the meetings kind of got going, the recognition in the community about being affiliated with the project. The people at work or just around town who said, hey, I heard the next meeting we're going to do this, and I'm looking around like, oh, are you talking to me? And probably the biggest surprise was at my job we had some training. We had consultants from out of town who came in, and I sat down in the meeting and they kind of kept looking at each other and looking at me, and we just wanted to know, are you the guy who was on that poster that was in the coffee shop? And they were just kind of really they really couldn't even understand the process and what was going on, because coming from a big city, they'd never really even seen anything that was so community focused and had so much participation with everyone there. So it kind of blew their minds a bit. It was really strange to get blindsided by the project in circumstances I thought I was so far away from it.
He's a celebrity now, of course.
Oh yeah, poster boy, right?
I think I saw you two in a couple. So
I think the fact that people, I think their first thought was that we're not really going to get to have our ideas heard, and what we say isn't really going to be an end product. And from being a table host and being a fellow, seeing people's perception change to like, holy cow, we actually get to decide what goes in this building, and it's not being told to us what's going to go in. Instead, our ideas actually matter and our voice matters. So it's the people, you could really tell from one meeting to the next, people's excitement grew knowing that this actually is going to be something that will be feasible and we can actually do in the community.
Well, I want to thank you all for being community fellows and joining in the process and help us move the process along. And so we'd like to encourage you to keep up the great work.
Thank
Awesome.
You. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for being in the studio with
All
us.
right, great. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right.